So this is Symbisa, and just to show you how it works, you'll find that the spreadsheet you're looking at over here, it talks about a device called Elwood, and this is Elwood. All right. So Elwood is a sensor array. It has an e-ink display right here. It has a whole bunch of sensors on here: temperature, humidity, pressure. There's a cellular connection on here. There's 2 GPS forms, and each of these sensors actually live links to a Excel function. So if I show you this here, you'll see all these different functions that are live linking to a piece of hardware.
Well,
And actually, it's a two-way communication. So not only can you communicate from the sensor to Excel, you can actually use functions to send commands to the sensor. And I'll give you an example of both of these right now. So let me take you through first the traffic from the sensor coming into the spreadsheet. So if I bring you over here on the screen, you'll see, for example, GPS. It's updating now every second. If I click on that map, that'll hopefully bring up where we are right now.
wow.
And that is indeed where we are. We're at our office over here at Albert Embankment, and we are exactly right there.
Huh, well.
And to show it's not being faked, oh, I can't lift the window. The river's there.
I can confirm the river is right there.
The river is right
It's
there.
really nice.
So that's kind of where we are right now. But that sensor, if I go back to the original thing, you'll see that each of these things is made up of values. Each function is a value that's coming from the device. And we've also given you some live graphics here. So if I show you this, for example, look at orientation. So this is orientated this way. Let me do this and give it a second to update, and hopefully you will see that change. So it'll change through a cycle again. There we are. Remember, this could have been anywhere in 200 countries and you would get the same experience. And this spreadsheet can contain many different sensor arrays feeding information back to you. The big step here is that you've not needed to have any kind of expertise to do it. As long as you can work a spreadsheet, it will work. Here we have another live feed.
And not only this is you don't even.
There you go. You see it catching up. Sorry.
And you could also have multiple devices in the same spreadsheet.
Right. Yeah, multiple does the same spreadsheet. I want to show you something else now. So you can also send commands to it. So on it comes with the e-ink display. So it means it needs no power to run. It just needs a little bit of microamps to switch. But we have both barcodes and text. But let's do something live now. Let's give me a word.
Hackster.
Hackster. Okay. Hackster.io. And give me a barcode number. It doesn't matter. Just call it
1337.
1337. Let's leave it that. All right. So let's see what happens. So in a moment, you should hopefully, nothing like a live demo. You should hopefully see, the screen update.
Oh, wow.
There we are.
That was so fast.
That's live. So what's happening now is it's taken from the, there and there and sent it here onto the screen. So it means you can create workflow now. And that's scannable with a barcode reader. You can obviously tell people commands. There's a little buzzer in here as well, actually, which we haven't activated yet. You can actually, it's not enabled yet, but there is a buzzer in here, which through an Excel function, you can enable a buzzer. You can see the temperature here, and you can see this is all live happening right now. So it is indeed 3:15 on November 20th. There's a light sensor in here too, to show you that working. If you go down to the light thing there, like, where is it? Somewhere here. So if I cover that up in a second, you'll see the light thing will absolutely change. I think it might be gated case.
Which is impressive because it is a transparent case.
Yeah. So there you go. You have to press really deep. So so you can see the light thing changing. If I lift the light thing up, and it'll reflect back. It'll update to the correct number in a moment.
So you had a really interesting reason for this transparent case. It's not just because you're a fan of 90s technology.
No, it's because we also send this across the world, it was to allow people to see inside, for people like customs people, for security people, for people who are shipping stuff. They know that inside it's just the electronics. There wasn't any kind of contraband stuff or anything like that.
Amazing. I see it has a charging port. So how long can it last on a full charge?
So on the full charge today, it really depends on how frequently you ping. If you ping 1 an hour, you're good for about a month.
Wow.
If you do it to 1 a day, you can probably get 2 months out of it ish. But again, that will work across the world. And the way it's charged for is every time you get a reading from the board, you pay a micropenny.
Is that what those credits are about?
That's what the credits are about. So you buy bundles of credit. It's available now. I think it's on the Hackster.io website. You can pick it up from there. You can buy the bundles from either Farnell.com. There is a system for you to buy bundles of credits, or you can come to Hanhaa.com and you can buy the credits from there.
And it comes with 100 of them?
It comes with 100 credits to start with. So when you fire up the device, you get 100, and then you buy them in batches of 1,000, I want to say, and they're about $10. Nice. But remember, that covers everything. All the service you've seen, in that $10, you get 1,000 readings, which actually is quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because remember, the device could be anywhere in the world. It could be on your table, in your yard, in Brazil, in Australia. You will get a reading.
That's incredible. That's so cool.
That's Hanhaa, and that's
Yay.
Symbisa.